Alright, so this is part 2 of probably many more to come. It's actually 8:30, but everything else is right on there. So this is, as I said, part 2 of the, I found a Pelco leaf vac, I don't know, fix it kind of video. So what I'm going to do, make this thing less bulky, is take the motor off. The motor's just held on by, looks like a 1/2-inch bolts, either 1/2 or 7/16, top and bottom. There's 4 of them. Take those off, and the motor and that shroud, and I'm gonna pull that pipe off, but that pipe will come with it. Alright, pop that pipe off there. It's just engine's free off. Took out the 4 bolts on the bottom. Sure, make it wire to myself. I guess the bolts are still in the base of the motor. Yeah. And I got a crack in that somewhere. Right in there. It's in pretty good shape. I'm surprised, actually. As it falls, and I break it more. There's the mount. Let's get this in there and start tinkering with it. Well, I got this thing in here now. Just sitting on the 1450. Got a little mat and then a 6x6 just sitting on there. Cleaned it out a bit. So we're gonna, I don't know where to start. I guess see if we get that gas tank cap open. And take the air cleaner off, and then we'll address that pull start. So let's get to it. Get some vice grips or channel locks on that and get that open. Let's see what's in this air filter. Air cleaner rather. Oh boy. Re-oil foam element. What's that? That thing, I'm guessing? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna need a new one of those. It's just like disintegrating my hand right there. So. Winter, I guess you don't need it if it'll run. So let's fix this recoil, and then I guess we'll see if it does happen to have spark. That would be cool if it does. Now that cap has not been off yet, because you're the first ones to see in it. I got that like varnish smell. Bend that back. Turn on flash, see if the tank's empty. It's nearly empty. Is that liquid in there? Yeah. A little bit of gas. Oops. Looks like where it gets sucked up. That pipe coming down to the bottom of the tank. So we got a little bit of, actually, quite a bit of sediment and dirt and stuff in there. So I'll have to clean that, take that off, and clean it before we ever decide to start this thing. If it'll start. Next, to take that cover off and oil up the spin start, or whatever you call it, the engagement system for the pull rope. Well, not sure, I left you guys off, but pulled the pull start cover off. That spring's broke in it, so it won't recoil. Pull the flywheel screen off, and then the pull starter. Basically, so you get this gear kind of thing, and when that sits in there, when the engine's running, it spins clockwise on your end. So this would be stationary and it would be swinging around. But now when you go to pull it,
there's little ball bearings in each one of these. So when you go to turn it, the balls wedge in, and you are able to pull it. I'll see if I can get them back in there real quick. So they sit like that, so when you go to pull it, they wedge in, and then you can turn the engine. But when they're not, they just sit there and just kind of bounce around and onto the floor. Okay. Anyways, I had it turning over like that. I hooked it up to my drill there, and there's no spark. So, to get the flywheel off to get to the points, yes, this engine has points, I didn't know that at first. This magneto and then the points are under the flywheel. So you take this cover off, which I think should be loose, yeah. I already broke it loose. Trusting that was a battle. Pull that off, and then nobody's luck, that's not just going to pull off. So let's get the clutch puller on that, see if we can get that to come off. Yeah, they're under there somewhere, so let's get my puller out and see if we get this thing pulled off. And kaboom, it's off. There goes the flywheel and everything else. It's actually heavy. That actually wasn't too bad. I thought that was going to be a bigger struggle than it actually was. Let's get this engine mounted better. Since there's no more flywheel keeping it balanced, it wants to go like that and tip over. So let's see if we can either drill it down. I think if it was, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Get yourself a little wood block, that does the trick. Now I guess I'm going to take those two little screws out again, where I put my little smallest wrench I could find. It's like another size smaller than 5/16. So, let's see if we get those off without snapping them. It's the goal. Alright, got that point cover off and got the flywheel off, as you saw. So now I got the points there. Spin it until it opens. I'm not seeing them open. That might be our whole problem right there. Oh boy. Now let's fix it. Alright, got the points clean and they are moving a little bit, so that's a good sign. Next, I got the points cover back on, so now we're just gonna go in reverse and put everything back together. Gonna sand the flywheel just a tad on the surface where it rubs on there. Maybe just a little bit, and then maybe wire brush those threads down, and then put some what do you call that stuff? Never seize. Put never seize on that so it won't seize up or get too tough on there when you're trying to get it off again. And then put the pull start thing back on, and hopefully, I'm hoping it's gonna have spark. That's the hope. So, be back in a minute. Alright, well I'm about to put this cover back on. It's just sitting on there for now with the bolts just threaded in, but I'll finish threading those in Then I'll have to get a new spring for the pull starter, and we're gonna see if it'll start in part 3 of this video. This is part 2. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it, and keep liking the videos. It's always appreciated. Trying to find a mix between what you guys like. I know some things I post nobody watches, and other things I'll get hundreds of views. So let me know in the comments below what you would like for future videos that I should make, and whatever else. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, just write that in the comments below, and we'll catch you next time on the what do you call it? The Briggs. Working on that, so hopefully it'll start by next time.